Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, episode 86 going down right now. The
Yes,
OG
sir.
Sessions pod. Got my brother Joey Allen in the building.
Yo, yo, yo.
Joey, how are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, Happy to be here. Been a long week. This is my time to shine.
It was a long week. Mm-hmm. I think we can both attest to that, man. Sometimes life hits a little harder.
It does. And I think it's like the time of the year too. Like this time of year, like everybody's just kind of down in the dumps, but we're getting through it. Warmer weather's on the way.
Warmer weather's on the way, and you know what that means?
Surfing.
Golfing.
That's all I need.
The
Surfing
whole
and
nine.
golfing. Oh yeah. I just need to be outside in the heat, soaking up some sun.
18 hours of surfing and 18 holes of golf.
18 hours of surfing
Every
in
day,
the same
baby.
day.
Same day, baby. No, we definitely need to get back in the ocean. Obviously, I think it's been kind of a trend for us. Like every winter,
It's just too cold.
It's
like,
too
I don't
cold.
like
It's
cold
not worth
water.
it. It's not unless the waves are absolutely firing. Like it's just not worth it, bro. Because you're spending the majority of the time, like you know how it is, bro. Like most of the time, if we're going out there and the waves are kind of mid or something, we're on a long board or. Sometimes we'll even whip the soft tops out there, and it's like that means your whole body is out of the water.
Out of the water, yeah.
And you're freezing the whole
cold
time.
and
So
windy.
it's one of those things where I do miss being in the ocean. I miss surfing and things like that, but it's just not as enjoyable as when you're out there and it's warm water.
And I ripped my wetsuit. Like I got too fat, so I don't have a wetsuit that
Where
fits.
did you rip it though? Wasn't it in the armpit or something?
Yeah, it was somewhere like in my chest, like one of the seams right here. So like every time I was paddling, water would just flow in. I'm like, nah.
And it's almost worse when you've got a hole in your wetsuit as opposed to just not even wearing a wetsuit.
because then it gets stuck in there.
100%. And then also it's like it's just kind of a little bit at a time. So you got like imagine your whole body is like relatively dry, and then you just got little like drops of
Just
water
trickles
that are-
of
Yeah.
60-degree water. That's terrible. It's so bad.
No, but summer's on the way. Stay strong. We've been pumping it hard at the gym, going
getting there.
crazy in the gym lately, so that's been feeling good. No, but I'm ready to get back in the water, man. It's gonna be a big summer for sure. But this week's guest, dude, I'm super excited about this week's guest. Not gonna say too much. Obviously, if people have already seen the title, they know who it is. But we've been trying.
It's
to
a big one.
It's a big one.
I'm excited.
And it kind of just this is a guest that gives us an opportunity to kind of show our range and flex our muscles, because this is the type of guest where I'm super interested in this type of industry. I'm super interested in just like everything that this man does. So
It's a very flashy industry.
very flashy industry for sure. I like that.
You like that?
That was good. So how will we jump into win of the week?
Let's do it.
Win of the week. You know how it goes.
Did you go first last time?
Is this technically our favorite segment, or is Joey's top 3 your favorite segment?
Probably this one.
Dude, win of the week is it's been there since day one. You gotta love win of the week.
Yeah, I like win of the week. Let
sorry.
me go first. I'll go first.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can start off this week.
All right, so my win of the week, it's something simple, but honestly, it happens to me every day, and it makes every single day better. I eat a Nutter Butter.
No way.
Oh, I love them Nutter Butters.
What's hilarious?
Sometimes I eat 2 a day.
That is wild. You know what's funny was my original win of the week before I chose the one that I did choose was going to be the Nutter Butter Ghost Whey Protein.
No way.
I swear to God.
Shout out Nutter Butters.
And it's funny because before we started recording, we said we both feel like we're going to be on total opposite ends of the spectrum with our win of the weeks this week.
And it's both food.
It's both food. It's both Nutter Butters.
Yeah, that's so crazy. What the fuck?
That's actually a really good win of the week, though. I mean, I love Nutter Butters, but I can't eat them every single day like that, bro.
I eat them twice a day because I put one in my lunch for work, and then I eat one when I get home. So.
The only cookie that I can eat where it's like every single day is, I mean, only certain people are going to be able to relate to this, but Publix cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Like Publix chocolate chip or Publix peanut butter. If you know, you know.
You like
Just
Oreos like
understand.
that?
No.
Really?
I mean, I'll do like an Oreo McFlurry or something, but I'm not a big, no, I'm not big on Oreos like that.
Do you dunk them? You got to dunk them. That's what changes the game. Get them a little soft in the milk.
Yeah, I mean, they're okay. I wouldn't diss an Oreo or nothing like that, but, I wouldn't say that they're like, I'm diehard Oreo fan or something like that.
I'm pretty diehard about Oreos.
Really?
Yeah.
You like the vanilla ones?
Hell no. Original.
Yeah, see, the chocolate ones I feel like are the ones.
And the
way to
double
go.
stuff is too much. Like, that's too much cream,
What about the thin ones?
I mean, sure. But if I want Oreos, I want original Oreos. Would
you eat the cookies without the cream? Like, would there ever, like, if they just had just the cookies?
No.
Yeah, because
You like the mint ones? The green ones?
Oh hell, I don't like anything mint. Like
Really?
that. No, I don't like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I don't do,
Really?
Yeah, I don't do any mint like that.
Crazy.
Yeah, no,
You're
that's
sleep.
not. No, mint is just.
When's the last time you tried it? Because your taste buds change like every 3 minutes or something like that.
It feels like you're eating toothpaste.
Yeah, that's good, right?
Yeah, no.
All right, what's your win of the week?
My win of the week, keeping it simple, but it means a lot to me, and I'm super grateful to all the fans and everything. 300,000 views on YouTube.
That is a good one.
So shout out to everyone that watches our YouTube videos. Shout out to everyone that just shows love on YouTube and just helps us push these, episodes.
Give them a
every
cheer.
single week.
Give our
thank you so much, because it takes time, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, out of every single week, we're normal people just like all the other viewers out here. You know what I'm saying? We've got things we have to get done throughout the week. We've got just obligations we have to take care of and things that come up. But every single week we still push out an episode for everybody, and we still just try to go hard for everyone. So just getting milestones like that and just seeing that people are actually enjoying the content and just continue to keep watching in the growth, for sure. It feels good. So
appreciate you guys.
Yeah, for sure. Because that was this week you kind of we both needed like a little pick me up, like midweek, right? And dude, 300,000.
When I saw that, I was like, damn. Like, if you think about that, that's like almost $500,000.
Does it?
That's almost $1 million.
Well, I mean, it's almost a third of the way to $1 million, 100%. And what's crazy about it is, I feel like we just hit 100,000, and so $1 million's right around the corner, bro. True. And we're not stopping until we hit $1 billion. So I'm gonna tell you right now, we're just getting started.
Couple of them.
Yeah, 100%, bro. So yeah, we're getting this shit popping. Big things on the way. One thing that I want to talk to you about was Super Bowl. What is this? Is this Super Bowl 53?
Shit if I know. But I want to talk about this. I saw this graph the other day where every year for the Super Bowl, the Google search for Roman numerals, like how to read them, goes up. Like, it's a spike. Like, and it matches the time of the Super Bowl every year.
No way.
Shit's so hilarious. You should put that up right here.
That's hilarious. Yeah, we're going to put that graph literally right here on the screen.
Funny.
So who are you taking in this year's Super Bowl?
Well, I wanted Detroit Lions to win just because, like, whatever. I mean, Jaguars aren't in there, so I guess next best option is them. They've never done anything.
Because of the story, yeah.
Yeah, you know the story. But out of the Chiefs and the 49ers, I want the 49ers to win. But the script probably has the Chiefs winning and Travis Kelce proposing to Taylor Swift.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear. I've seen that everywhere, and I believe that shit. Like, if they win, he's proposing.
They just started dating,
It doesn't matter, bro. They're superstars, They do that shit for the clout.
Proposes to Taylor Swift? Like,
at the end of the Super Bowl, when they win, like, that shit is like a story.
I mean, they'll probably be back next year, so he could just hold it out a little bit. True, it would be a story, but I mean, dude, that's wild.
Imagine the views for the NFL. Like, if like all these conspiracies are right, and like it's all about money, he's proposing.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know if I'm gonna throw money on this game. If I would, it'd be Kansas City. But who do I actually want to win? 49ers all day.
For sure.
I do not want to see the script that you're talking about play out. Dude, proposing at the end of the Super Bowl. I mean, yeah, it's a fairy tale ending. But
you heard it here. You heard it here first.
Dude,
damn, I couldn't even say that shit without choking up. I know that shit's crazy, bro. I hope it doesn't happen.
They're actually,
I want the 49ers to win.
There might be a chance. I mean, that is like a beautiful fairy tale ending.
I'm telling you, if the Chiefs win, it's happening.
They haven't even been dating all season, right? Like, this started like midway through the season, I feel like. Like, when they played the Chiefs week 1, we weren't. Like, when the Jags played the Chiefs week 1.
True, yeah. Like, Taylor Swift
weren't dating.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yes, they were, actually.
Were they?
Yeah, they were. They were. Because there was someone posted a meme the day of the Jags game that Taylor Swift was getting off a plane at the Jacksonville International Airport. I remember that. And I was like, because that was the game that I went on the field with Madison Hughes when she performed the national anthem. Shout out Madison Hughes.
Shout out Madison Hughes.
Absolute legend for that. And and I remember right as we were about to walk out, I was like, oh my God, Taylor Swift is going to be here. And then I realized, obviously you see the comments and things like that, and then everyone's like, no, she's performing a show here this night or
she's
whatever.
She's on the Eras tour.
All right, brother, let's go ahead and get into this week's episode 86, going down right now. What up, OGs? Big episode going down today. Episode 86 going down. Got my brother Joey Allen right here with me.
Yes, sir.
Super excited for this one. This has been a long time in the making trying to get this guest in here, man, but it's finally happened. We're super excited for it. Please welcome owner of Premium Jewelry Company and celebrity jeweler, the man himself, Teezie the Gawd.
Yo.
Yes, sir. He's in the building, bro.
Yeah, man.
How you feeling?
Amazing, dog.
Before we get started, happy birthday.
Yes, sir. Happy belated
it.
birthday.
Happy one more time for the happy birthday, bro.
Aquarius game, you know what I'm saying?
How was last night?
Crazy.
Turn the fuck up, huh?
Man,
Was it a movie?
it was a Zoovie. That's what I call
shit.
it. Zoovie. Yeah,
good.
man. It was real fun, man. Like genuinely like fun.
Good.
Yeah. Like I like when I'm able to kind of like forget about like being
The stresses of life.
yeah
100%.
being in the world and shit. Like yeah. So it was one of those nights where you
Surround yourself with good people.
yeah, dog, yeah.
Love to hear it, bro. So this is a first time style guest for the OG Sessions Pod, episode 86. Finally getting a celebrity jeweler in here.
Yeah.
This is me and Joey have been wanting to get someone like this on the pod for so long.
Okay.
But you got to wait for the right person, right?
Nah,
you
for
know,
sure.
you don't want to just get like some scrub on here. And obviously, this is kind of an industry.
It's
where
like losing your virginity.
Okay.
Wait for the right
So I'm
person.
like, yeah. Okay.
That's actually a really good point.
That was a good one.
That's a really good point. You want to make sure it's the right person,
Yeah,
100%.
for sure.
And before we get started, we've got some pieces on display right here.
Yeah, those are just simple ones.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about these because these are super dope, man.
So I would call those sample grills. You know what I'm saying? It's just literally just simple stuff. I do way more intricate stuff, honestly. But those are just like some are solid. I see some open face. I got a 3D one, and then a gap filler, Beyonce bar.
This
and
one
then a
says
regular
Jax on it.
Yeah. That's
Shout out
that's
Duval.
the 3D.
Yeah, there's one that says Duval on there, I think, too. Which
That's,
is super dope.
that's what you would call a gap filler. Yeah.
Oh,
They go in
gotcha.
between the gaps. of the teeth.
okay.
I see. That's super dope. And that wouldn't fit on like any, like that's a specific mold for someone's mouth,
Yeah, I
right?
think that's my teeth, honestly.
Okay, word.
I think that's my bottom teeth. I know that one's my front teeth. Cause
And so that's just for you to show somebody to like basically show off your product. That's
Yeah,
not,
yeah, yeah,
like you
yeah.
couldn't sell that to somebody.
Nah, I wouldn't sell those.
Word,
No,
okay.
No, I could wear them because they're my teeth. If I wanted, I wouldn't wear them.
Got you. Okay, cool. And there's not like a how do you word this? Like a
booklet?
style. Not a booklet, but just like there's like a style where you could do it and it would fit other people's mouths too. Like could
Nah.
you do it where it's kind of bigger and it'll kind of know?
Nah. Everything is literally molded to your teeth. It's just like dentistry. It's like getting a retainer.
Gotcha.
Your
okay.
retainer literally only fits your teeth.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's technically a retainer when you think about it, because if you wear it so often, your teeth will never shift.
Yeah, true.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
It's super dope, man. Yeah, and everyone stick around. Little hint
Preview.
for everybody. Yeah, a little preview. Me and Joey are going to be getting molded for a grill. Each of us are going to get a grill. We're going to get molded for it here at the end of the show. So stick around for the end because we're excited for this, man. If we're going to, it's like I said, first time having a celebrity guest. We
gotta do it big.
Got to go big, right? But yeah, so how do you get into something like this? Like how did this come about for you, bro?
It's like the mafia.
Really?
You got to know somebody.
How many jewelers do you know? How many celebrity jewelers do you know? And how many black celebrity jewelers do you know? That's another thing.
The only celebrity jeweler I know of is Johnny Dang.
Yeah,
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And even somebody like him, he was kind of pushed through the hip hop world. Like he was kind of like, not saying like forced on us, but he was like, they're putting him in music videos purposely because he's an Asian guy with gold teeth and it looks kind of funny, but he's the one selling them. You know what I'm saying? So 100%. It was a very smart marketing tool because it's like, as funny as it looks, I'm taking your money.
True. Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah. So, but now, long story short, bro, 2020, I moved to Atlanta. Right after my birthday, actually, February. When I moved there to sell weed and rap. I wasn't able to do either because COVID happened.
Damn.
Yeah, so literally everything shut down in Atlanta by March. And then crazily, I think like maybe around May, this dude, he goes by Scotty ATL. He makes music. He also was doing Grillz. He had a store, but it was kind of like brand new in a sense. Like I think he had it for a year, but it still was like not really
flowing.
Yeah. So he was like looking for people to hire or whatever. and this was during COVID, so it was just kind of like crazy. And I wasn't trying to work and have a job, but it said like custom grill, like jeweler, and I was like, damn, if I do that, I can meet rappers in Atlanta, and instead of going up to niggas and being like, I make music, I could be like, I make jewelry,
100%,
and now they'll fuck with me off that, and then I could do music with them. So that was my plan. And then once I got like interviewed with him and did my interview, he hired me, and then I fell in love with just doing it more than music. And I said fuck music, and just like wanted to be the guy that did stuff for everybody.
Yeah, 100%,
you know what I'm saying?
bro.
Yeah, like because music gets kind of tricky, and it's like, you know, it's one of those things everybody does now.
It's complicated for sure.
Yeah, so I was like, damn, there's not too many people doing jewelry. And then I can really, especially in Atlanta, the type of like place it is, you could walk up to anybody kind of, and they could be somebody or plugged to somebody, because that's just how Atlanta is. Mm-hmm. So if somebody look like they got like some money or already got jewelry on, I walk up to them, hey man, let me make something for you next time. You know what I'm saying? Get their contact. And a lot of the time it would end up being somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody. So then that's kind of how it ended up for me. After I started working with the dude, Scotty. His company was called Grillz by Scotty. And it turned into us really being able to collectively like blow something that was kind of like just a kind of cool niggas making money into like, oh nah, it's like
a real business.
Yeah, it's turning up. I mean, he already had the platform in a sense, because he made music in Atlanta, so he kind of knew like the C-list celebrities.
Yeah.
But then with I was a club rat out there, but for the right reason. Like I'm in the club trying to meet people, not trying to like actually like have fun. Like I'm looking for people that just look like somebody. Yeah, like literally look like somebody, or like, oh, I seen this face with it might be just somebody, like, I'm just saying somebody like Chris Brown. Like, oh, I might have seen this person on Instagram with Chris Brown before or something. Like, oh, let me say something to him because I know he knows somebody, and then I'll do something for them, and then it turns into an actual friendship. Because when you buy jewelry, you feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? It makes you look better. So 9 times out of 10, you're gonna keep going to the same person if he keeps making you feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I build relationships with people, and then it would just turn into other shit. But yeah, with him, I was working with that company for at least like 2.5 years. Ended up getting a store in LA. That's when shit kind of took off. We started doing like Issa Rae, Tory Lanez, Brent Faiyaz.
Damn.
Like, bro, a whole bunch of people, bro.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Once we did that, French Montana's DJ, I think it's DJ Duffy.
What are you making for them? Like necklaces or grills?
Grills.
Really?
Like at this point, like I only knew how to do grills, mainly because that's all he wanted to do. I'll be honest, like I was always telling him, I'm like, bro, let's get into chains. Let's get into, even though we're doing grills, it's teeth. I'm like, let's get into dentistry. So like do veneers and stuff, because not everybody wants grills. Like I was trying to like really like
expand.
Yeah. And now I'm able to do that now because I got my own shit going. But I was always telling them, because I did really enjoy the business relationship me and him built together. You know what I'm saying? It was like a big brother, little brother thing, but essentially he wanted to keep me a little brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just one of them things where I was just like, I'm gonna figure this shit out on my own. Because it's like he wanted to, how you take the horse to water but can't make him drink.
For sure.
It's like he took me to the water and then like took all the water out of the lake.
So you had to go find a different lake.
Like you gonna take me to the lake with no water, my nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I appreciate everything he did and I learned a lot, but it's like, you can only grow so much with some, but yeah, so I just took a leap of faith and honestly just stopped fucking with the whole business as a whole, because we were even trying to do like a partnership with me doing my own store, and it still was just.
Was it like on bad terms when y'all ended it, or?
I wouldn't say it was bad terms, but it wasn't good terms.
Yeah, it just wasn't.
It wasn't even really terms.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's just done.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Niggas just stop talking.
It happens. It's like that sometimes.
Yeah.
For you to grow, you got to cut people off sometimes.
Yeah, we just kind of stopped talking. We still follow each other on Instagram though.
All right, well, at least you got that.
That's love.
I'm not petty. I'm not gonna unfollow you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Have you ever made a piece for somebody and they didn't like it?
Yeah.
How'd that go? Like what? What is their? What do they say to you? Like, because if somebody makes something for me, I don't want to be like, damn, I don't like this. Like, can you take it back?
So
Yeah.
as far as like a chain or something, like a pendant, nah. But like a grill, yeah. And like, I'll just be like, you don't like your teeth?
Right. Like, it's your teeth. It's
So
made
yeah,
off of your
so
teeth.
I just hit them with that, and it just be like, well, can we? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of hard not to like something that actually looks like your teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't help what your teeth look like.
Is there any way to like make a grill that looks like the teeth are straight? In the
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, not saying my teeth aren't straight, but my grill is like that. Like my teeth look perfect.
Yeah, they do.
And my teeth aren't bad at all. I mean, I could take,
Word, yeah.
Teeth
I got
reveal?
good teeth.
Yeah, you got regular ass
Kinda,
teeth.
yeah, they kind of look
But
the same.
Essentially my two front teeth are like more like to the front than the others.
Word.
But with my grill, you can't tell that.
True, yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So
That's cool. Did you make your own grill as well? That grill?
yeah.
If someone were to say like, I don't like my grill, is
Yeah.
there any way for you to like take that gold and then just
Yeah, we just melt it down.
Melt
and
it
make
down.
Yeah, I'll satisfy you, and you know what I'm saying. Like I'll make sure you good. If you don't like whatever, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna remake it. Make sure you.
do you melt it down yourself? Like, are you the one that's doing the?
So I'm at the point where there's
You got people that work for you.
I was about to explain how like I used to work in the business type shit. Like I can't remember who came up with these terms, bro. But I was listening to I think it was a podcast, and he was talking about working in the business, on the business, through the business, and with the business. So there's 4 different things.
Gotcha.
And in order to be like a millionaire and like have multiple like, you know, businesses, you have to cover all 4 areas type shit. And as an individual, it's almost impossible to do that. But you need to be able to cover each one at, you know, be a chameleon basically, and just be able to flip flop. But long story short, I used to be working in the business, meaning like actually, you know, hands on doing stuff. I am hands on. I do a lot of stuff, but now I work more on the business, meaning I'm trying to make deals and partners, and you know what I'm saying. Like right now, I'm really working on like NIL deal shit.
Oh,
like
that's
dead
so
ass.
dope.
Yeah. To where I'm like, I shouldn't even be giving this sauce out, but
Come on, give it to him.
nah, for real, like where I'm doing grills for every like good college player that's coming out, or like,
Sure.
like I have a homie that he's actually a manager for Jalen Ramsey. He has his own like agency, sports agency. So I'm trying to partner with. We're working out some stuff to where like I do everything for his players that, you know, under his.
That's
shit.
awesome, bro.
That is sweet.
But yeah, so that, you know, just on the business. So therefore, it makes people want to come shop with me, because it's like, oh, if he's doing all these college players, oh, he did this rapper, oh, he did this comedian, you feel a lot more comfortable shopping with me. That's why everybody goes to Johnny Dang. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he does everybody.
It's the cosign.
Yeah,
right?
so it's like, oh, he did Lil Wayne's and mine. You know what I'm saying?
for
You
sure.
you don't just want to go to Bob up the street because he ain't do nobody.
You wouldn't even call him Johnny Dane. You'll just call him Lil Wayne's jeweler.
Exactly.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, so for me, that's my right now, that's the season I'm in, is working on the business. But there's some times where I'm working in the business because I still take orders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I take every order. Nobody else does this shit with me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just me. So
Yeah.
so I still am working in the business, but hands on, like doing the grills, I stopped doing that because it takes, I honestly could do one in like 5 to 6 hours and like do it in a day.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. If I really wanted to, but at the same time, that's if you get it done perfectly. Like everything has to be perfect. Sometimes, shit goes wrong and it might take 10 hours. Sometimes you have to do it multiple times. It could take 2-3 days on one grill.
For sure.
But now I'm at the point where I actually have a warehouse and I have like 6 workers.
Yeah,
and
that's dope.
Yeah, we're able to push a lot of shit out. Like,
do you feel like it's not like you used to be the one making the grills and now you have people making them for you? Do you feel like it's like not like it's still your product, but like your hands aren't on it as much? So is there like how do you feel about that?
Because it still starts with me, it's cool.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the most important part is gonna fuck your head up. Is what we're doing today. The impression.
Talking to people,
the impression. That's the most important part. When molding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it starts there. So it's like if that part isn't right, if the grill doesn't fit, it's because of me. So I still, I still.
So you're the one doing all the molds, and then they they make the grills.
Yeah. Like because I'm still doing everything, even the waxing and stuff, because there's a whole part before it. It's just more so casting the gold and actually like doing the buffing and polishing and all that type of stuff. That essentially I'm allowing, like I said, my warehouse to do just because it's for me it's less stress because I'm worried about clientele at this point and servicing the people and I actually enjoy being the person communicating with my clients.
The face.
It's almost like having a baby and then like you don't want anyone to babysit because you just, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why it's so hard for me to hire like people to actually work on the business with me because like it's like I always feel like you're never gonna take it as serious as me.
Yeah.
Or like if you got someone to buy a $5,000 grill, I would have got them to spend $6,000. Like
that's
you know
why
what I'm saying?
That's why we haven't expanded and we got like a full-time camera.
Yeah,
guy.
you're preaching to the choir right now.
Like you have no idea, bro. We talk about this every day because it's like you can't really expect someone either to like be 100% all in on something when they are just like a piece of it. You know what I mean?
It's
but
hard.
I see what you're saying about how you want to be the face, but you can't be that if you're in a warehouse.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's like no one's going to see your face in the warehouse, and you want to be the face of this company, and you want to, you kind of know the impression that you want to give people whenever they first, see your company. I'm not saying like the actual physical impression. I'm saying like the first impression you make on them whenever they're like, oh, this is premium jewelry company, But no, shout out to you, bro. I think that, everything that, you're doing right now looks super high quality, bro. And,
I appreciate it.
A question that I did have is, you obviously do the diamonds as well. How do the diamonds stay in? Like, obviously it's like little circles that diamonds stay in. Okay, so there's intervals. I was thinking it was glue, maybe. It's prongs.
Listen, you don't gotta make my man look stupid.
Bro, hold on, wait.
He's not a jeweler. I'm not a jeweler. I don't know how this shit stays.
So it's like 4 little prongs that are on the outsides of it.
You said glue though, bro.
Bro, I don't know.
Super glue, gorilla glue.
You could gorilla glue, bro. Come on.
Oh my god.
But I'm just saying because you don't see the prongs usually, right?
Sometimes, yeah, but like they're hand set. Or if they're we do hand set. So with hand set, there's actually like a little tool that like literally like indents it in, and then you like it'll close it with the prong.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. And so it's like if you really look closely, there will be like a little metal piece that kind of holds it onto the thing. Okay,
so it's not double-sided sticky tape.
Damn. See, I was thinking it was a double-sided sticky tape.
It's not the sticky tape.
All right, well, you learn something new every day, don't you?
No, I mean, it sounds like a dumb question, but I'll tell you honestly, bro. Like you look at them and you can't see. Like I always wonder in my head. I'm like, what if a diamond pops out and you're freaking?
Yeah, they pop out often. Honestly,
what if it pops out in your mouth? Like the diamond.
Might swallow it.
No way.
Yeah, you never heard people like rap about that shit?
No.
Yeah, you might swallow it. It's all right. You'll do it. Yeah, you might.
Yeah, I mean, it'll go through the process, right?
Yeah,
it'll come back out.
Yeah, it'll come out.
I've had somebody swallow like they told me they swallowed one of their teeth, like because like the one like what y'all are doing caps. So like if sometimes people might have caps and like it's as funny as it sounds, one tooth is actually harder to make than a whole grill. It's the hardest thing. Hell yeah, because it's like friction connecting in between, you know what I'm saying? So if you got one tooth, it's less friction than like 6 teeth.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so it's like they're actually really hard. Yeah, it has to be perfect.
Really?
So we might need to do 2 teeth next to each other.
That's fine.
That'd be cool, dude.
Actually, instead of doing one.
I'll do two. Fuck it.
Yeah, two would be sick. That'd be so funny.
That way we make sure it stays. So y'all ain't like, bro, it won't.
We ain't swallowing our teeth.
Yeah,
That shit's so cool, bro. And it's I feel like it would be a very difficult industry to be in without kind of doing like what you're saying beforehand, like being in the business or whatever, like where it's like you're working for the business, it's like you kind of learn the groundwork and the foundation, and then you get to the level you're at. You can explain to everyone how this is done. You can explain that it's easier to just do two teeth and it'll stay in better.
And that was really the appreciation factor of like what I was saying, like of everything I learned while working with Grillz by Scotty and next to Scotty and stuff like that. Because, how can you be a boss if you weren't a worker? You know
sure.
What I'm saying? So like, for me, I still like working. Like I like the work part. You know what I'm saying? Really more than being the boss part, honestly. Like the boss just is like, it just sounds
when you
bossing around.
When you love what you do, you doesn't feel like work, right?
Yeah, at all. Like that, and that's probably why I love it. Actually enjoy doing the work part.
I fuck with that, bro. I saw that you actually made a piece for Alex Fudge.
Yeah,
too.
We were actually texting earlier today,
and he's obviously a super big name. Yeah, how did you guys make that connection?
This is more free game. I shouldn't give this shit out, but bro, I just be writing people.
Really?
Yeah, I just write motherfuckers. I ain't know that nigga.
Yeah,
I didn't know that nigga. I just wrote him. You got to think about it, dog. Like, how many people gonna pass up a free grill or free jewelry?
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't pay for that shit. I wouldn't make him pay for it. Just like I wouldn't make out like. How does that sound? Hey, bro, let me make you something and then make you pay for it.
Right,
for sure,
like,
100%.
Nah, like that's crazy.
You like forced us to your business,
Yeah. But it's now I have something to offer you. Now it's I'm bringing something to the table, and at the same time, essentially, I can direct the play because in a sense, you owe me.
Yeah, for
you know what I'm saying? Now you owe me.
No, yeah. I mean, well, and obviously it's like you're going to be like, if you give something, let's say Alex Flood, for example, you give him that grill, he's out wearing it. Anyone else that sees that, I mean, it's like cosign for sure. Like if he's ever wearing that thing, they're like, oh yeah, this is my boy over at Premium Jewelry Company. You know what I'm saying? This is Teezie the Gawd right here, bro.
And like, because the way I am just as a person, people automatically just do what I want them to kind of. Yeah. Like, I don't have to ask, like, hey, bro, will you know what I'm saying? They're already just like, hey, yeah, I'm going to post this. I'm going to tag this. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So it works out. But yeah, when I tell you just about every famous person I did, like, if I didn't know someone that connected me to it, I just wrote, like, okay, say Tiana Taylor. I did Tiana Taylor's. The girl that plugged me to her, I did her girl like 2 years ago. I didn't know that was her fucking homegirl. That's her friend. Like, I didn't know that was her friend. So I saw her out in like Jamaica or something with her. And I'm like, oh, you know her. So I just wrote her and was like, hey, tell Tiana, let me do a grill for her. And she was like, oh my God, she would love that. She loves grills. Yes. And I was like, all right, bet. Like,
that's cool.
Cool. And she just made it happen. Like, it was one of them things where it was so crazy because at first I was supposed to mail her a mold kit to Miami. She was gonna do the mold and just mail it back. Then I ended up actually forgetting to mail it. Then she was like, "Oh, she's gonna be in Atlanta." I was like, "I'm in Atlanta," and then she just moved to Atlanta. So I ended up going to her crib and like meeting her and all this type of shit. So it was super dope. Cool. So it worked out better, and you know what I'm saying, anyway and shit. So.
Was that the coolest like celebrity experience you've had while doing this shit?
Nah, the best one was Funny Marco.
Really?
Yeah.
How did that come about?
This nigga posted on Instagram he was coming to Jacksonville and wanted a grill.
No way.
Yeah, he posted, where can I get a grill? I'm in Jacksonville. He was just being funny.
Yeah.
But I took that shit serious. Sure. I bought front row tickets. The way the comedy show works, you gotta like get there first and then you can get your seating.
I gotcha.
Nigga, I was there 2 hours before the door opened.
You was gonna get your seat.
Yeah. So got the seat, got the first one. I purposely brought a female with me that looked good to make him keep looking at me.
And you know maybe do crowd work on, like, you know, if he's trying to, talk to somebody in the crowd usually. Like, if
yeah,
it's an attractive
exactly.
female.
No, fact. So like I did it on purpose.
That
So
shit's smart.
Yeah, bro. I be thinking, bro. I like chess. Like I really like chess. So like I really like play life like that for real. So I as he's talking, I had my shit with me, all the like the powder and stuff to mix in the trays and to mold them and shit. So
funny.
He's talking, and then the nigga just keeps looking at me, and I'm like, man, let me just say this shit because he probably gonna fuck with me. I was like, hey nigga, you said you want to grill, right? He was like, yeah, where you at? I'm like, right here. He like, shit, let's do it. I'm like, man, I got the stuff right here. He said, nigga, do it right now. Bro, I did this shit on stage.
That's crazy.
During his set.
Way.
Yes, nigga. And the crazy part is, this is why it was so dope. His manager, I did an event with Crown Royal like 2 years ago where I made a grill with Crown Royal. You heard of Earth Gang?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I made a grill for them.
Okay.
For Crown Royal.
way.
That's
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Olu.
legendary, bro.
Yeah, like
that is legendary.
One of them things where we sat there and damn, what was the question? My fault.
No, you're good. We were talking about just Earth Gang, and then the thing like how that happened. I guess.
Was it how that happened? Nah. Was it?
What was the coolest celebrity experience?
Yeah, cool celebrity experience, and then
Yeah. No,
Oh,
okay,
the
we're on
okay.
stage doing the ball.
No. So okay, no, that's what I was because I was trying to think how we got to the Crown Royal thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so his manager knew me from that, and I was trying to put two and two together. I was like, oh yeah, okay, that's where you remember me from. So she was like, yeah, come to the next show tomorrow. I was like, oh, okay, bet. So I came to the next show the next day, and I'm in the back smoking with Funny Marco, nigga. And yeah, this shit was cool as fuck. Yeah, so like
that's legendary.
And like I got his brother. Like I'm cool with his brothers. Like I got their Instagrams and phone numbers and shit. And yeah, so.
See, it's always cool whenever you kind of like make that connection and go out of your way to like. I mean, obviously you're just trying to network and just just meet big time celebs like that.
Yeah.
And it's cool when you meet them and they're like cool as fuck too, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like you guys are able to connect, like have a little friendship and be able to continue working together in the future, because those types of guys, like a guy like Funny Marco, he can lead you in so many different ways to work with other people. Like, the celebs that he's collabing with are insane.
No,
dude.
exactly.
Do you do, obviously back in the day you used to only do the grill thing. Now are you doing a bunch of different other pieces? I see you obviously got the watch and things like that.
Yeah, I do everything.
Hell
Like
yeah.
custom jewelry, period. Like everything.
Which one's your favorite? The grills?
Like thing to make?
Yeah, to make.
I like making the chains the most.
Really?
Yeah, they're just like statement pieces.
Are they a little more complex though?
Nah, not necessarily. They're honestly really easy because it's like a kind of 3D. Like it's like made on computers, like and then you use like a CAD machine, and then it's like a wax, like you know what I'm saying. It's kind of it's not saying it's easier, but just the process to me is more cool because you can like. Say that record thing behind you that says OG said, like you can literally take that exact thing and make it into the chain.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's why
Trying to do that?
Yeah, I mean,
That'd be hard.
Imagine getting an OG session.
Yeah,
So
the size of the record too.
Yeah, so for
Like Flavor Flav. Is that who had all the clocks?
yeah, Flavor Flav.
Flav,
Yeah. So for me though, that's the coolest because it makes it's like bringing it to life.
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of artists out there where it's like the chain is a staple piece.
Yeah.
Like obviously you got Lil Baby's like the 4 Pockets Full one. I love that
Yeah,
chain,
so
bro.
exactly.
That
Like
one
you
goes
wanna know
hard.
some funny shit is like that's like in Atlanta, like you'll see people with that chain. So like that's why I like making them because it's something like that where
For sure.
it's so easy to kind of just like, oh well, they must be that part of that because of that. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah. So it's the same thing with like the YFN chain or like the 4L chain. Like in Atlanta, like people have them, so it's kind of cool that like you can associate somebody with. Where
Something
they're
because
from
of a
or
chain.
whatever.
100%.
Yeah.
If you're more plugged in, do you get your materials cheaper, you think?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
That's what I'm saying,
yeah. That's the name of the game is
Yeah.
just to keep making connections, yeah, and not settling. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to settle.
Yeah.
Like I always feel like I can get a better deal.
What's your favorite piece you've ever made?
I got two. The one for Tiana Taylor I really like just because she wears that shit.
Yeah.
Everywhere she goes. So, that and then I made this I made this chain for, I just finished this one chain too. But no, I made this chain for my homeboy for his girl for her birthday, and it glows in the dark and shit. So I like
That's sweet.
Yeah,
That's super dope.
yeah, probably right now my favorite one.
What is a piece of advice you have for someone that is trying to get started with this shit and trying to become a jeweler, not even a celebrity jeweler, bro, but they just want to like get into the industry, man? Do you think just doing what you did, start from the bottom, you know what I mean? Learn the basics before you try to get
I would say be open to knowing that it's going to take time to like make real money.
Mm-hmm.
Like the annoying part of like this is like people, they see what you do and they're like, I want to do it. I always wanted to be a jeweler, bro. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you didn't, because I didn't even want to be one. I never wanted to be a jeweler, bro. I didn't. I got forced into it because of COVID, and then I fell in love with it after. Yeah. That's real, genuine love. That's like your wife. You don't know who you never know who you don't know your wife.
Yeah.
Like you don't know who you're gonna marry. But that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? You fall in love with it in time and getting to actually like. So don't sit here and say like you always want to be a jeweler, because if you did, you would have been it.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
You wouldn't be coming to me telling me you wanted to be a jeweler.
Yeah.
So that's the annoying part. So like, if you do want to be a jeweler and do it, then understand you're not gonna be Johnny Dang overnight.
For
like,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not, you're not going to be Eliante. You're not going to be none of these people without actually like putting a lot of energy and like being a people person. And like, you gotta understand how to like play your position with who, you know, who you want to associate yourself with. For me, my market essentially is like the hip hop market.
For sure.
So I know how to maneuver with these people. You know what I'm saying? And like, I try to make hip hop jewelry look elegant. That's why I named it the Premium Jewelry Company, because I want people to feel like it's some premium shit. You walk into my store, it's all white and shit. So like, you walk into it, it's like you're walking into like a nice dentist office or something. Like, it feels clean, like it's you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, not to sound crazy, but it's like I want the furthest thing from hood shit, but giving you hood shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That. Yeah. So it's like just finding your lane and your, you know, how you want to paint your vision or whatever. So for me, that was, you know, I knew what I was doing when I was working for who I was working for. I knew what I wanted to do, and I knew to work as much as I need to understand everything. If it takes a year, cool. If it takes 2 years, if it takes 5 years. For me, it took 2.5 to maybe 3. And then I was like, okay, I think I got it, a little bit of it. And it's mainly because I built my clientele. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't, you want to get into jewelry, but who's your clients? You know what I'm saying? Don't just, that's who's going to feed you every day. That's who's going to put the plate on you.
No one's going to come buy some jewelry from Joe Smo that just started off over
They don't believe you. Yeah,
no, for sure. 100%. There's no portfolio for sure. It's got to be like very, I feel like it's just got to be a natural connection, like what you were going through.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you just kind of, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like you kind of just found the industry because of COVID. It wasn't even like you're really trying to get into it, and you fell in love with it that way. You know, some people, they say they want to do it, but they say that this is what they want to do and they want to be a jeweler or whatever, but you've never actually even made a piece of jewelry yet.
Yeah.
You know, so I can totally agree with what you're saying. I think that's super accurate.
Yeah.
What do you think is one of the hardest parts or like the biggest struggles of doing this shit on your own though? Because obviously before, like when you're working for, what was it, Scotty's Grillz or whatever?
Grillz by Scotty.
Grillz by Scotty. So it's like when you're working for him, he's probably taking a lot of the blowback or a lot of the fall whenever bad things are going down, you know.
You want to know some funny shit?
Yeah.
That's why I left, because I was getting all the blowback.
No way.
I was doing, so like his store, that was the issue was, you're the face of the business, but I'm working in the store handling all the customers, And anytime there's something going on, they don't want to talk to you. They want to talk to me because I run the store. I'm the store manager. And not to say he always felt like, I put you here because you can handle it. So handle it. And I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? But it was kind of manipulated. Because it's like, no, nigga. It's like, yeah, but sometimes we need the boss to come on this bitch and handle this motherfucker, because it's like shit is getting too real, bro. Like death threats. Niggas want, it's taking 2 months to make your grill, nigga. I would be mad too. Like
for sure.
Yeah.
So would you say that, do you still like kind of deal with some of those same struggles now that you're doing this shit on your own, or do you feel like that's kind of why you left it, to clean up some of those problems?
Yeah, dog. You're gonna always have people that's not satisfied. But what I learned through that process was to always play offense instead of like defense. So if I'm playing offense, I'm gonna, if I know something's about to be late, I'm gonna call you right then and there. I'm not gonna wait till you call me and you say, hey, can I get an update on da-da-da? No, I'm updating you every single day, just for the most part. You never have to call me. You know what I'm saying? So like, that was one thing that we dealt with when I was working with him, was like, we had a lot of people that are wondering what's going on. You never want your people wondering.
For sure.
Yeah. So like, for me, it's just it's a big communication thing. I like to always just keep people updated. But you can't satisfy everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But I'm definitely, my main thing is, like, my term is premium service, premium quality, premium jewelry. So like, those are my three things I always want to give people. Is like the best service, the best quality of jewelry. You know what I'm saying?
100%, man. And I think it looks like it's highest quality. I mean, if you can't tell by all these, but like, obviously, like a lot of the shit you're posting on Instagram and shit, bro, like them bitches are go hard. Like some of the ones where, because you did the one for Alex Fudge, that was just gold, right?
Yeah.
And even that one, bro, it's like super shiny and real. I mean, I can't, just by looking at it, I can't really tell like the difference in what kind of gold it is or whatever.
Yeah. Well, you can tell the difference. So like, 24K is pure gold, and then, but you can't technically like wear that in your mouth. So like, people will do 22 karat. 22 karat is 92% gold. So that is the more like shinier, like, well, we technically call it darker, but it's like really, really yellow.
For sure.
Yeah. So then you have 18 karat is 75%, 14 karat about 60% gold, and then 10 karat is 40% gold.
So it's going to be the yellowness to it.
Yeah, it's more yellow the higher the carat. It's funny, a lot of people won't even know this or don't know this, but 10 karat gold in the gold world is technically considered fake gold, or like not fake gold, but just like fake gold. It's only 40% gold. So how can something that's less than 50% be considered
what it is?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So the trick is, in the jewelry world, this is more free game. For us, it's a lot cheaper to make. So we always tell people to buy the 10 karat gold, because 10 karat gold hardness is best to make for jewelry. And 10 karat has enough gold in it to where it doesn't break people's skin out. So that's why it's like sold and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, when you go to the mall, next time you go to the mall, pay attention to the shit that says sale, 75% off. Every mall has these jewelry places that sell jewelry, and it's going to say 75% off in the case. Everything in there is going to be 10 karat gold, and I guarantee all of it probably is going to have a sticker that says like $1,500 or $2,000 or $2,500, and they're going to sell it to you for like $250, like $300, because
it's not even gold.
It's not. I mean, it is, but it's just
it's
like,
got gold in it.
Yeah,
you wouldn't call that gold.
Yeah. It's such a low percentage of gold that, yeah, it does technically cost $1,200, but at the same time, no, it's like, I can give it to you for $300 because it only costs us $80 in gold.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In actual gold, it only costs us like $80, if that. So.
Do you think we'll ever get to a point to where like it gets hard to get gold? Like I know that we go through droughts and things like that.
Where, yeah, like, that's why the market Like it goes
Fluctuates.
up. Yeah, it goes up and down. Like right now,
Gotcha.
it's actually pretty high right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So,
It's
that's not awesome.
What's that?
That's not awesome. I want gold to be low.
Oh, okay, true. I guess. Yeah.
I mean,
you can charge more.
Yeah, I mean, I want it to be high if people are selling it to me, but
I got you.
I want
see.
it to be low. Yeah.
Harder to get. Raise the price. 100%. More of a demand. So should we go ahead and get into Joey's win of the week, or I'm sorry, Joey's top three?
Yeah.
Joey's top three. So this is Joey's segment that we created for him.
Okay.
For the first like 20 episodes, this dude was just like randomly, he'd ask like our guest our top three, and we'd all just like start a little conversation around it. And so eventually we're like, all right, new segment, Joey's top three. We've been doing this for like the past like 15 weeks. He chooses a category, and we have to give our top three for that category.
Okay.
That's how it works. It can be anything.
I don't know if I got a top three, but I want to know your top three statement pieces of jewelry.
Okay.
Like if you're out in a club and you see like what stands out to you?
That is a good ass question. A watch.
Like gold or diamond?
That's the first thing. You definitely, if a man has a plain watch, he's the guy to look for, because he's the guy with all the money. The guy with the diamonds in his watch.
All his money is on his wrist right now. So I got
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or it's not necessarily all his money. It's just, the guy with no diamonds. He just knows what to do with his money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's all. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably number one. Two would be teeth, and then the third would be the chain.
Is there any specific girl that like you see and you're like, ooh, like you're like that you shouldn't have that, like a certain style?
Nah. I mean, all girls are cool. I mean, it's really just how your teeth are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what makes girls kind of look like, what the fuck? Because some people teeth are just fucked up.
Yeah,
dog.
not built for it.
Yeah, they just fucked.
You can't cover that.
Yeah, you actually can.
But then you got so much metal in your mouth.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But it's just a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people just need to get their teeth fixed.
Stop trying to put gold on it.
Have you ever forgot to take out your grill before you go through a metal detector?
I mean, you can. What's so crazy? These don't go off in metal detectors.
Oh, gold wouldn't go off in a metal detector?
Don't ask me.
Is that a stupid question?
I mean, no, it's not a stupid question, because they don't go off.
Really?
Yeah, like they don't go off.
Because I feel like if it was fake gold, maybe there's a chance.
What's crazy, I have metal in my rod and it doesn't go. I said metal in my rod. I have a metal rod in my leg.
I was going to say, what's
metal
where's
in my
the
rod? I have a metal rod in my leg and it's never went off. Like never.
Really?
Yeah.
It's got to be. Well, I mean, yeah. Then you would never be able to go through a metal detector. I guess there's got to be some way that they
I wonder
get
if
around that.
titanium, because I think that's what they put in you.
That's true. Should we get those molds in?
Let's do it.
Get this shit popping? Let's do it, man. Yeah. And then we'll finish those up and then plug everybody in and get this shit popping. Let's do it. What's that?
Pull your top lip up. Open wide. Pull your lip up while you're
Hold it up? Oh, okay. I'm like,
all right, right down all the way. All the way.
I'm gonna look at the camera real quick.
wasn't too bad. Look at the camera. Look, scoot in. Look at the camera.
You should be good.
I
think so.
It
How do you know which one is which? Do you have to mark it?
Nah, I mean, honestly, I can tell just by the putty. Just 'cause, like, this one
For sure. All right. Hold up your mold. These will be Grillz in a week. So sick, bro. We are back. Bro, I appreciate you doing that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That was a cool experience. So is that what you go through with every client, basically? Like that molding process, whenever they're getting a grill at least?
Yeah, like I said, that's literally the most important part.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, because if that doesn't take the right way, then the grill will not fit.
100%.
Yeah.
Hey man, let's plug these people in, bro. Where can people get grills like this? Where can they get all kinds of jewelry from you, man, from the premium jewelry company?
All right, bet. So 1670, that's 1670 Wells Road.
Pull that mic a little closer.
Oh,
No, you're good.
bad.
I just want to make sure we get it.
1670 Wells Road. Suite 112.
Perfect.
Yeah. West Side, right by Orange Park Mall. 12 to 6, Monday through Friday. Saturday, Sunday, you got to set an appointment. Really, it's appointment only, period. But Saturday, Sunday, we're closed, but we will open.
And then if you got if they want to just follow you on Instagram or do the whole
well, Teezie the Gawd, that's my main Instagram, TEEZIE THAGAWD, and then the store is the Premium Jewelry Company. That is our page.
Oh yeah, man, dude, I appreciate you coming through. This is a fucking fire episode.
Yeah, you like it?
Learn a ton of new stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like I said before, it's kind of just a market that I've always wanted to get a guest in here for, and I never really got to talk about it, man. But I think it's cool. I think it's fun. Me and Joey also got to go a little out as well, and
yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. You know,
get some of these. Obviously, they're not the same quality yours are, but hey, they look good for the camera, right?
They look great, bro. Hey, what's so crazy is nowadays you can't even tell.
Yeah.
100%, bro.
Until somebody comes up with that tester.
Somebody comes with a little tester. Yeah. I walk around with mine.
Do you?
I keep it in my bag.
So if somebody tries it, you're like,
Yeah, I just keep it in my bag.
100%, bro.
I'm
I like
serious.
that.
I keep it in the bag.
Well, I appreciate you coming through.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dude, it was an absolute honor having you on the show, man.
appreciate
So,
y'all, man.
all y'all make sure you follow him, or make sure you follow him on social media. Make sure that you shop with the Premium Jewelry Company for any of your jewelry needs, man. This has been another episode of the OG Sessions Podcast, episode 86. Boys, we are out.
peace.